Today the canal is an absolute mess. Following a storm we had last night, all the trees have fell in the canal. The canal is a tip, which makes it good for fishing because there's lots of structure, so all the pike will be out, and that's why I've come lure fishing. It's also a good thing because I'll get no disruption from any barges today. I've brought a wide selection of lures with me today. I'm starting off with this big one with some treble hooks in the bottom because it's very bright and vibrant in today's weather. The canal's really dirty, it's black almost, so that'll stand out a lot to the pike. The other lures I've got are in my backpack. I got them out of an advent calendar, the Angling Direct advent calendar. Very fancy, right? But I'm going to be using them shortly. So I'm going to have a good few hours fishing down here in this tip of a canal and see what I can get catching. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to fish this bit because the top of the water is so riffy. But I am so tempted to climb into the middle of that and just cast out. But I'm not going to. I'm going to wait till I find a tree that looks a bit safer. That's if I end up climbing across one at all, but knowing me, I probably will. There is loads and loads of perch directly over there, just coming up to the surface. You can see them. There's one right there now, actually. And they just come up and make ripples. This bit actually looks promising, so I'm going to make my first cast out here. Because I've changed the lure on this, I no longer have a jig head on it. I'm pretty sure it'll just stay near the surface, which is alright for pike fishing, because the pike will just come up and I'll be able to see it smash it. That's if I catch one at all, but I probably will, because of the state of the canal. There it is though, my lure's swimming nicely. Of course today I'm not just going to be fishing this bit of canal, I'm going to be moving past that bridge up there and going all about 3 different stretches I reckon. Partly because I want to see what damage this storm has done, and partly because I want to catch a lot of fish. I haven't even made it about halfway down this stretch of canal yet, but I'll tell you what, the lure I'm using it's looking very promising. It's swimming amazing, looks like something a pike could want to eat. Any size, if I catch a small jack I'm not bothered, I just want to catch one. But there's stuff blocking the pathway and everything, it's crazy. I got past that blockage okay, and now I'm here in one of the more good spots to pike fish, especially underneath this little barge there. It's abandoned, and you can fish under that, and there's some good pike there. Seen them with my own eyes. I'm going to try and make a cast right by that little barge, little boat thing. That was actually not that bad. So I'll let that sink and I'll reel it in, and hopefully I'll lure some pike out from underneath there and watch it smash this lure. But in a moment I am going to switch up the lure to my other ones because I think they're a little bit better than this. I can already see on the second strip of canal that there's some damages in there, a lot of broken trees again. It's crazy this storm was. Just reeling this thing in now though, and I'm hoping fingers crossed I'll get one here. Because if I don't get one here, I don't know where else I will get one, because this is probably the most fishing section for pike, if that makes sense. I just switched out the lure for one of my new ones out this advent calendar, and this one's pretty nice. It's one of the, I'm hooked. It's one of the nicer ones. And then I've got a few in my bag. Haven't unlocked them all yet, but here's the rest of them. I think I've got this one. This one looks pretty cool. Obviously I've got the one I was just using. Then I've got this little green one, and this spinner, which I believe is a Meps spinner. I'm not too sure though. That's the selection of lures I'll be using in this video. And then in my pocket right here, I've got a few more of them little curly tails. These are just for the small perch if I wanted to catch any later on. Right, back to pike fishing now. Change of plan. I've actually switched back to the yellow lure because that one that I put on, it doesn't swim very good at all, and it's too dark for the water. Even after the storm, the wind is still picking up now, and it's starting to rain and drizzle a little bit, but that don't matter. I'm under trees anyway. I've just got to hope they don't blow over on me. The wind is nothing compared to yesterday though. I was out carp fishing in my last video, you might remember, and the wind was atrocious. Bit more debris there. I think I'm going to cast around that tree there for a bit actually, because pike live in this area and that is some structure for the pike to hide in and hunt its prey. I've cast it out and I thought I had a fish on, and there was a snag, and the snag's just unsnagged itself thankfully, so I don't have to deal with touching that dirty branch. But there we go, that was a decent cast right outside. I'll let it sink, let the pike get lured out, and then I'll start reeling now. And still no pike as of yet. They could get one now. Come on, I'll just leave it in the water a minute, because in the margins here I know the pike lurk in these. I've just had the most perfect cast into them little leafy green things over there, the ivy, but I'm making my way to the next bit of canal now. I want to see what's lurking down there, and yeah, If I don't, that's if I don't get a pike here anytime soon anyways. I'm gutted, I'm snagged over there, and the chances of me getting this back is very unlikely. I need to tighten this up quite a bit actually. Right, oh come on, yes, I got it back, I got it back. I thought I'd lost my lure then, but I'm gonna get casting under the bridge now. I always love casting under the bridge. I don't know why, it's just something about it, it's cool. Also, bridges are places where lots of fish lurk as well. Like anything from a big perch to a big pike or a little jack pike. Anything lurks under the bridge because it's sheltered in it. After about an hour down that bit of canal, I'm finally on the next stretch. Let's see what's to come. It's the exact same down here. There's a big tree that's fallen in down there. Loads of debris here. So there's a lot of snags. So my casting has got to be on point. I've run into a little bit of a problem here. This is the problem. The towpath's completely blocked and I want to go this way. I want to go down here. So I'm going to get past this one way or another. Might have to climb on top of it or go down here. Finally made it past. It was a struggle, but I made it. Amongst this fallen tree, see there, that piece of wood? That's one of my favourite fishing pegs for when I go pole fishing. That fence is destroyed. I like to sit on that. I'm gutted, but oh well. I'm sure it'll get cleared. Came down a bit further from that blockage and I'm here now. Right over there in that ivy bush, looks quite promising to me. It's a bit shallow over there, perfect cast. I'll reel it in really slowly. And if there is a pike there, it'll probably follow it in the entire way and bite it around about here. That tends to be what they usually do, or midway. Because they'll be hiding at the bottom in the middle, because it's warmer there I suppose. And then, bam, they'll go for my little yellow big thing. Which on this case they haven't done. Right, we're on a new section of canal. I completely ditched the one up there earlier because it didn't look promising. And I'm coming more towards down here now. And there's another massive tree that's fell in the canal, blocking the way. Luckily I can get under this one quite easily. So I've come down quite far since I last filmed a clip. And I'm on the really narrow bit where I can perch fishing quite a lot. So I'm going to put on one of my little paddle tails here. Curly tails, sorry. And I'm going to put one of these on and try and get some perch. And then maybe I'll get back to pike fishing later on. So I've attached my little curly tail lure. This is all I ever catch on down this stretch of canal, so it's all I ever use down here really. It makes sense. So I'm going to go down to the narrower bits, catch some perch hopefully. The wind's picking up drastically now, it's quite horrible really. My hands are numb, so it's really hard to cast. So I think we'll give it another half an hour to an hour of just fishing with the little curly tail lure. See how many perch we can get. I've just been fishing here with it and I've been getting a few nibbles. So hopefully I'll get this one. I've reached my favourite bit to fish with lures. Unfortunately it's been blocked by another tree that's fell over. That's about the 50th one I've seen today. But every time I cast where I've just casted into that little ditch there, I always have pulled one out apart from one time. So if I reel in really slowly now, it's quite hard because my fingers are numb. But I could whip one out. I can see the lure. I didn't get one. Partly because the lure's a little bit darker. I usually use a yellow one, but oh well. Just outside the blue sign here now, where I pretty much always catch. Without a doubt, so saying that, I'd be surprised if I got one today because the weather's so terrible. It's stormy and whatever, the fish would probably be spooked. But there's always that chance that you can get the lucky one, which I could get right now. Come on. Nah. Oh, okay, mate. Maybe. Nah, I can't get one. I'm thinking I'm gonna head in now because the weather's getting terrible. It's starting to rain as you can see, and the wind's picking up. I think the storm's coming back, so I am gonna head home. First I've got to tackle this obstacle, so let's do that. Took some time. I pretty much had to army crawl down there, but I made it through. But now it's about time to wrap the video up. It's been a pretty cool session, coming out fishing, seeing all the aftermath of what the storm's done to the canal, which is, it's crazy really. About 50 trees have fell in from what I've seen and counted anyway, and which it's a pretty good thing actually. It's created a lot of structure for fish. So in my upcoming fishing sessions in the canal, I'll be fishing a lot by these broken down trees until they get cleared anyway, see what I can get by them. Even though I didn't catch a pike or a perch on the lures, it's still been a nice session, just for the memories though really. But for now though guys, I've got to make my way back home. I've got to get past a lot of these structures that I've just gone over. There's about 20 more of them just up the towpath, so wish me luck for them. But if you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, helps out the channel a lot more than you think. Subscribe to my channel whilst you're down there, like the video, turn on the post notifications so you never miss another one of my videos in the future. But for now everyone, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.